afternoon, a truncated version of the Sunday match, but we're here at the Valley to celebrate the opening of the new East Stand and to see if Charlton can restart their promotion campaign with a victory over Southend United. A nice touch earlier on today when Charlton picked a fan, Alan Kavanagh from Bexley Heath, to do the honours at the official opening of the new East Stand, which seats 6,000 and took 6 months to build. It'll increase the capacity here at the Valley to just over 14,000. And work will soon start on the west and north stands, the aim being to make the Valley one of the most modern stadiums in the country. Well, coming up, the goals from these significant NC League matches in our area, but first we see if Charlton can end a losing run of 6 matches in a row. Your commentator is Brian Moore.
Well, Charlton know this is the one they must win. They've made changes for it. Steve Brown and Gary Nelson are missing. Darren Pitcher is injured. Mickey Bennett gets his first game since his arrival back from Brentford, and Paul Gorman is drafted into the attack. It's only his 5th start of the season. Southend, meanwhile, still have lingering hopes of a playoff place themselves. Peter Beadle, on loan from Spurs, is injured. And like Charlton, they've lost their cutting edge and will be hoping that Andy Sussex, Ricky Otto and Lee Nogan, who's on loan from Watford, can do something about that. And our referee is Ron Groves of Avon. So Southend in blue, facing a Charlton side. Lost the last 5 in the league, and of course that cup tie up at Old Trafford against Manchester United. It's really a bad time to be slipping away from the leadership. And as I say, this is one they've got to win. Leaburn getting in. But the Southend skipper, Chris Powell, getting it back to goalkeeper Paul Sansome. Good jump there by Chapple. And Garland, an offside flag. It's the first time, in fact, since the 7th of May, '85, that Charlton fans have been able to watch their team from this eastern side of the ground. And what a view we've got now. The Canary Wharf there, and also the Thames Barrier as well. Jonathan Hunt, number 7 for Southend. This is Gary Poole crossing it in. McLeary clearing his lines up to Robson, taken nicely on the chest there. Here's Minto down the left-hand side here. Gorman, a nice little touch on now for Leaburn. Robson again. Flag stays down. Leaburn's there. Mickey Bennett's waiting in the middle. Can it come for him? Well, that was almost a fantastic opening for his return to the Valley. It's just a suspicion that he might have gone for the spectacular, and something a little more ordinary might have been even more effective. Balmer's backward header falling conveniently for Otto. Such a dangerous character he is. He loves to take people on. Payne with the shot. Salmon with the save. Well, it was a shot that was taken well, and Otto played his part in it. Curled the ball in, knocked away not convincingly by McLeary, but a good save by Salmon. And a good ball by Robson, at least one for Leaburn to chase. But Mick Bodley in for Southend. Leaburn again, the clear target. There's Phil Chapple. Hits it long, up goes Leaburn, didn't get there. Mickey Bennett might get there, a chance by him, kicked away by Sansome in the end. Well, they claim a handball there against Jonathan Hunt. There was even a suspicion of a handball a moment earlier, and then Mickey Bennett had his shot saved by Paul Sansome. Leaburn. Free kick and taken quickly there by Pardew. Minto had gone into a good position there. They couldn't quite find him. Bennett, cross comes in towards Leaburn. He might come in for Robson too. Pardew knocks it down. Leaburn, and somehow Southend kept it out. Well, That looked odds on a Charlton goal there. Pardew. Now Leaburn. Gorman's waiting in the middle. Oh, and the chance has gone away. He knows that was the best chance by a long way in this first half, right on the stroke of half-time. He hasn't scored this season in his 4 starts so far. Played out there wide. Leaburn looking up, puts a withering cross in here. Well met by Gorman, but not the finish that Charlton wanted by any means, and certainly he didn't either. Half-time whistle. Not the best of first halves, and remains goalless, but it wouldn't have been but for a miss by Paul Gorman. And the sad thing from his point of view, he'd taken up such a good position and got basically a good contact, but it was just directed wide of the post after some good work by Leaburn. So half-time here at the Valley. Charlton 0, Southend 0.
Whoops!
Both sides have made substitutions for the start of the second half. Andy Ansah has come on, number 12 for Southend United, in place of Lee Nogan. And Charlton have brought on Peter Garland into the midfield in place of Colin Walsh. Garland. Leaburn chasing it. His persistent wins a corner at the start of this second half for Charlton. To be taken by Robson. Chapple, McLeary forward. Garland at the near post. Pardew waiting to make a move as well. And Leaburn! That's a real shot and a good save, and it's Gorman. So Paul Gorman, who had that terrible miss just before half-time, has got a valuable header and an equally valuable goal for Charlton right at the start of the second half, after good work there by Leaburn and a terrific save by Paul Sansome. But there's Gorman waiting to pounce, and Charlton in the lead. Terrific bit of goalkeeping, but it didn't keep out Gorman. Garland gets it forward, just the break Charlton wanted at the start of the second half. Keith Peacock on the right there, great old Charlton favourite. Sussex, Ansah, and just a fraction offside there, Andy Ansah, as he tried to find Ricky Otto. Well, Peter Taylor's men have got some work to do now. It's a bad break for them right at the start of the second half. Pardew going to take this throw. Mickey Bennett. Back again to Pardew. Looking for a good cross here. It's a deep one. It's a great goal by Leaburn. A little twist of triumph there after a glorious leap. But what a great cross by Pardew as well. A deeper one. Looking up, sizing it up, played the deeper one in a terrific leap there by Carl Leaburn, and Charlton at 2-0 up. No mistake about that one. So it looks as though it's going to be a season with still a lot to play for Charlton. They've got 10 games left after this one, 5 at home, 5 away. Robson. That's a lovely ball by Robson. He spotted Leaburn on this side, and it just cleared the defender's head. Leaburn looking to try and get something onto a left foot, chips it back, but nobody there. Lost his way a little bit there after a promising move. Certainly after that super header that provided Charlton with their second goal, the fans will forgive him that. Here he is again. Oh, good one. Pardew chasing this one. Still with a chance for goal number 3. It's a certainty now. 3-0. Pardew the scorer, and Charlton absolutely rampant in this second half. The complexion of the game has changed entirely, and Charlton are virtually home and dry now. First Gorman, then Leaburn, now Pardew. And Steve Gritt's still not happy about something. I think possibly having a go at Pardew for going to the crowd to celebrate, which the referee didn't like either, but couldn't argue with this. I mean, he kept his nerve absolutely superbly. Here's Ricky Otto. Charlton leading 3-0. Oh, good play here by Otto. Chance to make something for him. Kicked off the line, though, by Garland. Up goes Garland again, just gets his head to it. And it's Hunt has pulled one back for Southend. Well, they battled well there. And having had one shot cleared off the line by Garland, this was terrific work by Otto. He cuts inside and then has his shot cleared off the line. But the respite was only a short one for Charlton, because suddenly the ball finds Jonathan Hunt. A nice turn there and a very good picture of it, just inside the far post. 3-1. Oh, Payne. Powell might try something from here. It was dipping a bit as well, but not quite enough. A goal kick to Charlton. It's well worth a go. And a goal kick. Oh, onside. And Ansah with a chance to make it 3-2. And does so. Well, it certainly makes the remaining 7 minutes pretty interesting, as Charlton see a 3-0 lead now evaporate down to 3-2. A long run from the centre of the field, a bit like Alan Pardew's goal for Charlton. And just as Pardew did, so did Andy Ansah. Kept his head very well. Keeper got a hand to it, but couldn't hold it. Well, there, Phil Holder there, urging Southend for one big effort over these last 5 minutes, and Peter Taylor as well. It looked lost and gone forever just a few minutes ago, but 3-2, there's every possibility. Pardew gets it clear, but Carl Leaburn's offside. The rain beginning to sweep in across the valley again, into Southend's faces, really. Paul Sansome with the free kick. Hit high towards the Charlton penalty area. Oh, allowed to go a long way. And it's a goal for Ansah, and it's 3-3. Well, that was a terrible mistake in the Charlton defence. And Ansah, who came on as a sub at half-time, has now scored twice to bring 3-0 back to 3-3. It's an amazing Southend comeback, and Charlton will be kicking themselves for it. Just before the keeper could get there, and just squeezed it in by the post there. Well, they're furious with the side. 3 priceless points. And now it's going to be 1 at the most. Bennett turns it back. The Charlton fans want it pushed the other way. Up goes Leaburn. Now Nelson. Oh, it's going to be Pardew! What an amazing finish now! His second goal and Charlton's 4th, when Paul Sansome didn't really get hold of Gary Nelson's shot. And Pardew was the first to react. It was a good foraging run here by Nelson. Sansome didn't really get hold of that at all, and in comes Pardew to force it over the line, and Charlton are back in the lead at 4-3. Full credit to Nelson, just eluding a firm grip by the keeper, and Pardew made sure. It's a goal kick. All eyes on the referee to see where that final whistle might about to be blown. As Salmon gets it clear, referee looks at the watch, there goes the final whistle. 7 goals in the second half. An astonishing 4-3 victory for Charlton after they were 3-0 up, pulled back to 3-3. Andy Ansah with 2 goals thought that he'd got a point for Southend, but Alan Pardew with the second of his goals just getting in to make it 4-3. Gorman, Leaburn and Pardew 2, the scorers for Charlton. Hunt and Ansah 2 for Southend, and the crowd, you can see just what they think of it. So Charlton are back in the promotion race again, certainly chasing a playoff place. The final score here at the Valley. What a way to celebrate the opening of a new stand. Charlton 4, Southend United 3.
Alan, you can't have been involved in many turnarounds like that second half today.
Yeah, I mean, the management are very disappointed with me. It was 3-0 up, and then, you know, let them come back to 3-0. It was a real nail-biter. It was nice we got the winner. When
it went to 3-3, did you think you had any chance of taking all 3 points?
Not really. You know, when a team comes back from 3-0 down, you expect to, you know, they're going to come at you. So I think I was a bit apprehensive to go forward once it got to 3-3. But, you know, I just took a chance, and luckily we got the winner.
You must have thought that this run of 6 games without a win was actually going to continue at that stage.
Yeah, I think, you know, as I say, we went 3-0 up and we was cruising, but when they got the first one, you know, you could see the confidence just went again. And, you know, we're really on a knife edge at the moment, and got the second, and we was all over the place. You know, they only looked like 1 winners, and that was Southend. But luckily, as I say, they got the third, and we come back and nicked the winner.
Time now for the highlights of the significant.
Behind Charlton, who are right back in the playoff frame, and who'll make those.